Hello, Belgium. What an honor. What an honor to be asked to speak to you today at your space meeting. My name is LaTina Taylor, and I am a NASA EPDC education specialist with NASA's Educator Professional Development Collaborative over at Texas State University. When I was asked to speak to you about my work with NASA, I was absolutely thrilled because my work involves each and every one of you. You are our future. You are our future STEM innovators, dreamers, explorers, engineers, scientists, mathematicians, and technologists. But first, let me tell you a little bit about me and some of the amazing work that NASA is doing to help benefit all of our lives here on our number one planet, Earth. Before coming aboard with NASA EPDC, I taught with the Chicago Public Schools for over 24 years. I served as CPS in many capacities. I taught third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade. I was a computer teacher, a technology coordinator, and a technology integration specialist. Also, I served as a STEM technology specialist. And in this role, I taught STEM classes. STEM classes to students in grades kindergarten through 8th grade. And I also served as a coach to teachers, supporting them as they integrated STEM practices into their classrooms. Now, what do you know about NASA? Think about that for a moment. NASA is an acronym. NASA stands for the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. NASA is the United States government agency that is responsible for science and technology related to air and space. NASA is also responsible for the astronauts that are in orbit and conducting all types of scientific research on the International Space Station. Also, satellites like the Landsat 9 you see here that help scientists learn more about our planet Earth. We also have space probes and telescopes like the James Webb Telescope to study the solar system and beyond. There are also new developments underway to improve air travel, like the all-electric X-57 Maxwell. This is an all-electric airplane, and any other aspects of flight. NASA also helps teachers to prepare students who will be the engineers, scientists, astronauts, and other NASA workers of the future. They and you will be the adventurers who will continue exploration of our solar system and the universe. Did you know that more than 17,000 people work for NASA? Did you know that we're going back to the moon? That's right. You are the Artemis generation. Artemis is an ongoing space mission currently run by NASA with the goal of landing the first female astronaut and the next astronaut of color on the moon's south pole by the end of this decade. It is NASA's first crewed mission to the moon since Apollo 17, and that was in 1972. And NASA intends to launch future crew missions to Mars. This Moon to Mars plan, well, it involves building a brand new space station that will lunar and orbit the moon, and eventually a habitable moon base. And just exactly what will the Artemis astronauts do when they get on the moon? Well, this crew will visit the moon's south pole. No one has never been there before. And once they get there, they will search for the moon's water. That's right. The moon has water. NASA has confirmed it. and they will use it. They will also study the moon to discover its mysteries, and then learn how to live and work on the surface of another celestial body where astronauts are just 3 days away from home. Those astronauts will also test the technologies, the innovative technologies that we need before sending astronauts on a mission to Mars, which could take up to 3 years round trip. That's right. We are going. I would like to close out with a quote from my hometown hero, Dr. Mae Jemison, who is an engineer, a physician, and former NASA astronaut. She says, "Don't let anyone rob you of your imagination, your creativity, or your curiosity. It's your place in the world. It's your life. Go on and do all you can do with it and make it the life you want to live." Mae Jemison. So please, if you would like to contact me and ask me any questions, please feel free to do so. My email address is latina.taylor@nasa.gov.